What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie all day. So people literally ask me either on here or even at the gym, they're like, D-Bad, how do you get them big ass curly biceps? And I gotta tell you, a lot of it is in the kitchen. You know what I mean? I can get out there and I could lift and I could pound away and I could get these freaking arms nice and thick. But without the right proteins and without the right effort in the kitchen, nothing's ever gonna work. So I'm going to show you real quick. I got somebody in the other room next to the kitchen working on the phones. So I'm going to put this mix together right here. So basically what you want to do is take a big frying pan. I use a little bit of coconut oil. Just melt it down, put it on your frying pan, put the heat on, put a little bit of coconut oil in there, maybe 2 tablespoons, and let that melt down and cover the whole thing. What you're going to need is some eggs. I'm going to use 3 of them. And then I'm going to use my little blend here. I have got some mushrooms, some spinach, and some tomato, right? Outside of that, I just have some red cayenne pepper, greatest stuff on the planet. I got some regular ground black pepper, and I've got some garlic and herb, sea salted, right there, ready to go. So all you're gonna do is this is as simple as it gets. You're gonna take out your eggs and you're gonna crack them into some kind of bowl, whatever you have, a bowl or a deep dish, and you want to make sure you get all that beautiful egg white out of the shell and into the pot or the dish, whatever you're putting it in. And sometimes it's ooey gooey and it takes a little while, but once you get it, that's all you need. So get out all your egg whites, and man, that's a stringy ass egg white. I'm just gonna grab it, pull it. I washed my hands first. Make sure you don't get any little shells in there. And then I got 2 more eggs to do. Hopefully they'll go a lot smoother. Ba boom, that went a lot smoother. Ta-da, and my last egg. And you notice I have a fork in my hand. I want to break up the yolks. You can just use egg whites if you want, but don't believe all the smack about, oh, egg yolks are bad, blah, 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 cholesterol bad. It's not that bad. It's really not. I don't know who started that, but they did an injustice for people making them believe that crap. All right, so now I got my 3 eggs in there. I'm just going to break up the yolks and kind of whisk them together. And it's pretty simple. I'm just going to cant the bowl, which means turn it a little sideways. I'm going to go circles. I almost flicked out some booger. I'm going to just go some circles until my egg yolks are completely broken and my liquid is yellow instead of clear. And it doesn't take that long. So all I'm going to do, just do a little bit of that. So when you see this, then you're pretty good. All right. Now I'm just going to take my vegetable medley and I'm going to stick it right in there. Right in there, smack dab. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to mix it up a little bit so I can get all the spinach and all the mushrooms and tomatoes kind of mixed together. And it will be good. So next, what I'm going to do is, before I put anything on the heat, I'm going to take a little bit of cayenne pepper. And remember, all kinds of seasonings are just to your liking. If you want it a little spicier, use a little bit more. Now, cayenne pepper is an absolute superfood. It is. This will do so many great things to your body. Cayenne pepper is the way to go. And go with cayenne pepper, not crushed pepper. Completely different. So a little bit of black pepper, just for flavor. All the pepper goodness is coming out of that cayenne. And then again, just for flavor, some of your garlic and herb or whatever you're going to use. And really, seasoning is up to you. You could do as little or as much or any or none as far as seasoning. What you just want is to make sure that all of your vegetables are completely coated in egg. You want to make sure that there is egg on everything. And you want to make sure that the ratio is more vegetable than egg. That's another thing. Where with an omelet, you're going more egg than vegetable. And your vegetables are kind of inside the egg, and you can cut it, and you can say, ooh, there's a vegetable, there's a vegetable, there's a vegetable. No, you want to be able to say, there's some egg, there's some egg, there's some egg. So that's what I'm looking at right there. So this is going to be good. So now all we have to do is go put it on the frying pan. Hold on. All right, so now that the pan's nice and hot, I'm just gonna stick in my egg and then let it coat out. Hold on. I needed it to spread to the edges and my fork was stuck on it. So we have that, and just so you want to see, this is what I was using, just virgin coconut oil, just the real stuff, good stuff. Very, very nice. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to let it sit on that side and cook. And once all that starts bubbling and it's ready to flip, I'll show you. So it's only about a minute in, and you can see that the edges are able to be lifted. That means it's pretty much there. Now, trying to flip something this size is pretty difficult because I make a pretty big one. So what you can do is you can actually cut it into sections and flip each section, and you'll be just a-okay. Once it's fluffy enough, that's when you really want to start getting ready to cut a piece and flip it. And it's looking pretty darn good, actually. So what I want to do, and there's a couple ways you can do it. You can try and flip it, or you can do a mash and make it like a scramble egg type thing. And that works too. But I'm going to see if we can get a nice little cut in here. See if it's ready yet. See if it's ready. I love that sizzle. I don't think it's ready yet for a flip. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. See that? That's what you want the entire thing to be. So I'm just going to cut it one more time down here. And remember, it's going to break. It's going to not look perfect. But it's not about looking perfect. It's about tasting perfect and being just right. Sorry for the whispering. I know it's got to be annoying on your end. So that's it. So now I'm going to let the other side cook. And that right there. Whew, that's looking nice. That's looking nice. All right, so this looks pretty good. It's literally been about a minute on this side as well. So you can think about it like a minute aside. And you'll notice that now it's way easier to flip. I just want to turn it over and make sure it's all cooked. I would like it a little bit browner, so I'm going to flip it back over for about 30 seconds. And I mean, it's pretty much done now, but I just like to make it a little bit browner. So that's what I'm going to do. I want it to look like the original side. I want that coloration going all the way through. But it's looking good. Man, it don't get much better looking than that. This is just straight up eggs and vegetables. Oh man, so much better than a regular omelet just because of the vegetable to egg ratio. Completely different. Ooh, let's do it. That's how you get biceps of power. So, ooh, man, if you don't have coconut oil and you want to make something like this, I recommend that you get some coconut oil. Huge difference in the flavor. And that cayenne pepper, adds a little spice. Man, makes everything nice. All right, so that's it. I'm going to go fill up my my muscular system and just go beast on this stuff. I am Donnie B all day. Until next video.